UFC Abu Dhabi just ended, and Umar Nurmagomedov proved to everyone why his record is the way it is. 18-0, just defeated Cory Sandhagen in a brutal beat-up. 50-45, 49-46, 49-46. This was just humiliating on Cory Sandhagen's part. The man who was supposed to have the highest fighting IQ in the bantamweight division, the man who was supposed to be working on his wrestling defense and his grappling skills in general over the past couple of years, it just didn't happen. I mean, Umar quite literally beat Cory Sandhagen in every single round. I would argue the first round could go to Cory. I mean, it was very close. Cory did land, I felt like, a little bit more than Umar. Umar went for the takedown at the end of the round. Cory got right back up, but there was a cut on Cory's nose in the first round. But literally, I don't understand Cory Sandhagen. Okay, so let's go through this. The first two rounds, Cory is keeping a slow-paced fight. He's eating up the leg kicks of Umar Nurmagomedov, just constantly throwing the outside calf kick, throwing the inside calf kick, and Umar Nurmagomedov keeps on reaching down trying to block it, right? So for 2 rounds, 10 minutes, Umar is throwing his hands down trying to block the calf kick from Cory, and Cory at no means wants to throw a high kick or a knee up the middle or feint the low kick and then throw a question mark kick. Nothing at all. Like, I don't understand what Cory was doing. I felt like there was pieces of Cory's game plan and his fighting that was kind of working, and he was going towards the right direction. But by the time the third round came, it didn't matter because Umar was just sticking his jab out there. He was wrestling towards the end of the rounds, securing the win of the round, and just beating up Cory. At the end of the third round, Trevor Whitman told Cory, hey, he's not holding you down in the wrestling. You can be a little bit more offensive and you'll be fine. And of course, to Cory, what that means is I'm going to throw a little bit more combinations, but I'm still going to wait for Umar to throw or do something for me to throw. Like, by the time the third round started, Cory should have had that instinct to kind of just throw more kicks, clinch more, do something, right? Be more offensive. At least show that you're trying to put out damage, at least, throw some heavy kicks, throw overhands, throw something, but it just was not happening. I don't get why Cory wasn't collar tying Umar every time Umar would go for the single leg. Umar's head was going straight down, getting the single leg, going for a high crotch single. And Cory just, I don't know what he was doing. He didn't try going for a collar tie. He didn't try throwing a knee up the middle. He didn't try getting double underhooks. He was just trying to run backwards. I don't get it. I don't get how the highest IQ fighter was struggling that much, right? Props to Umar, though. I was wrong. I thought Cory was going to kind of prove a lot of people wrong that, Umar, who didn't fight any ranked fighters, was going to have a much tougher test than he did. And that did not happen at all. Cory, number 2 ranked in the bantamweight division, looked sorry against Umar, who was ranked 10th and didn't fight a single ranked fighter up to this point. I mean, Umar, I think you should argue that Davison Figueiredo is next for the bantamweight belt, but I could see them giving it to Umar. He just beat the number 2 ranked guy. Umar's good, though. His wrestling is good. His striking isn't bad. He's very durable. He's tough. I do like when Umar, he does this long reach jab, right? He's not necessarily throwing a jab and bringing it right back, but he's throwing a jab, leaving it out there, and then he'll throw a kick. I love that. He's maintaining distance. And then there was a couple of moments, too, especially in the 5th round, if you go back and watch. Cory kept on popping the jab, and then he'll throw the left hook, pop the jab, throw the left hook, and it was on the 3rd or 4th left hook, Umar just bolts in, rushes, and gets a double leg and takes down Cory. I mean, he wasn't afraid to get hit. I love that. I love when a fighter isn't going to be on his back foot before he makes something. Literally, Umar was standing his ground and just rushes in, gets a takedown. Umar looked amazing. I thought Cory looked sorry. I mean, Cory, you could argue that he deserved the title shot before, but then when you watch this performance, you're like, bro, you did all that wrestling against Chito, like, what happened? Like, you grind it out for months working on takedown defense or having offensive striking towards your wrestling, right? Integrating both of the styles, both of the skills. And you can't do that against Umar. It was like Cory was hesitant to throw anything. He was scared of the takedown. And then when he was defending the takedown, he wasn't doing nothing with it, right? He was just waiting for Umar to advance. And that's the one thing that's making me so mad. Like, the Dagestani wrestlers, they're so good, but like, it's not like they're doing something so insane where you can't be offensive, right? I mean, Alex Volkanovski showed that against Islam Makhachev. You can be offensive while you're defending the takedowns, right? Obviously, it does help that Alex Volkanovski is a shorter fighter. His style against Islam, right? Styles makes matchups, but I'm so tired of these guys like feeling like they have to be the B guy. They have to be the counter guy against a wrestler. Like, you can be offensive, go to the body, throw the body kicks, throw a straight to the body, and while your hands are down low, you can prevent a takedown that way. You don't have to headhunt against a wrestler. Go to the body, eat up the legs, and then once they start pushing forward, then you got your takedown right there. But for some reason, we're so hesitant. We want to throw headshots, and then we get taken down. I don't get Cory. He was chewing up the leg multiple times in the first, second round and didn't want to go for a head kick or a knee up the middle. Like, didn't want to change anything. So I think Cory, he needs to take a break, a good 2-3 months break, figure out what his style is going to be. I felt like before, when he was crazy and you didn't know what he was going to do, that was when he was the best. When he was fighting TJ Dillashaw, Frankie Edgar, even Song Yadong, like, he was crazy. He would just throw insane strikes, spinning back fists, flying knees, jumping knees, question mark kicks, all these crazy weapons. He would throw them, and now it's like he's so cautious. It's like it's not the same fighter anymore, and I think that hurts him, right? I think you need the spinning back fists and the flying knees and all those against someone like a Umar Nurmagomedov to even like put damage on him, right? I think Umar's great. He should be next for the title, I imagine. I think Sean O'Malley could beat Umar. I mean, Umar showed a lot of vulnerability against the leg kicks, calf kicks, and even the reach, right? Like, Umar is very short. He's going to have to get into reach against someone like a Sean O'Malley. Cory didn't do nothing, but I think Umar is next for the belt. I would love to see Umar and Davison Figueiredo for the #1 title, but they won't do that. So, Umar, props to Umar, great fighter. He should fight for the belt next, and Cory needs to take some time off. And I don't know, wait around. Maybe he rematches Peter Yan or the loser of Merab and Sean O'Malley. I don't know. But that was the recap of Umar beating Cory. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.